Hi, Sonia. Can you please tell me who you are and who you work with?
I'm Sonia Dex, and I work with AZA United, and I run the Sibshop group here.
Awesome. Can you please tell me what is Sibshops?
So Sibshops is a group or event that happens the first Saturday of every month, where siblings get to come and meet other siblings that all share something in common. They all have siblings with disabilities.
So, can families with different disabilities show up, or is it just mostly autism, or is it a variety?
We have a variety right now, so not all of our families, even though our organization serves the autism community, we do actually have a variety of kids that come, and ranging from all different types of disabilities, if that's, a sibling in a wheelchair, or a sibling who's ill or sick and has to be admitted to the hospital quite often. So we have quite the variety.
Awesome. And can you tell me why Sibshops is important?
It's important because we need to start realizing that our siblings are the biggest factor in when our kids grow up. They are the ones who know them the best, and we want them to build that relationship. We need to start getting our parents aware that, though that they're amazing siblings and they want to help, they too need help, and they need to get some attention or love or just recognition that, hey, this is hard. And, that's what Sibshops provides. It provides an opportunity for siblings to meet other siblings and to have fun.
What ages do you serve for the Sibshops?
Currently, we have kiddos between the ages of 7 and 14. But as we grow, we definitely want to help serve our teenagers as they get older, and eventually look at maybe even the younger kids.
And is it a structured environment, or is it a free-for-all, or how is it set up?
So we run our program where we have really fun, high energy movement type of activities, and then we might have some slower ones where it's more of a discussion, where the kids can actually open up about some of their feelings in regards to having a sibling with a disability, or just even acknowledging that, hey, I'm not alone in some of these thoughts and feelings.
So are they divided up by ages or disabilities, or is it's more of a group kind of thing?
It's a group activity, so everyone gets to play together and gets to know each other. And yeah, we have kids who tend to find other kids that are their age, which is great because our group doesn't just stop in our program. The kids get to go home and make connections outside of this. So, they call each other up and they set up play dates, and, and at any point if our parents need help initiating that, we are more than happy to do that.
And what are some of the benefits that you've seen in families that have taken the time to do Sibshops?
A lot of the correspondence that I've had with my parents have been, that their child actually is opening up to them. They're starting to build more relationships and recognize that their kids need some one-on-one time. So they actually take time to go out and be interested in what that sibling is interested in, or that they're willing to sit and actually talk about the good and the bad of having a sibling with disabilities. And just giving that kid a voice and just building that relationship.
I can imagine that it could be hard for siblings to tell parents their struggle because the parents are already struggling with a special needs child. So is that something that you see happen a lot and that Sibshops helps with?
Yes, I actually will get phone calls even between Sibshops where parents will reach out and say, what do I do? My child is asking this question or that question, or I can see that they're just openly frustrated. How do I handle this? Being that I'm frustrated myself. And the biggest response that I feel like I can give is let them know how you're feeling, because they need to know that they're not alone, and that even though, things are hard, that we still keep moving forward, and that you still love each other and you're a family and you support each other. And a lot of times parents will take that and run with it, and, usually hear that their kids are more willing to open up and that they feel more comfortable talking about those things. And it just is therapeutic for both sides, parents and kids.
I think it's really good that all the people in the family have a voice. So Sibshops is a great way for the siblings to have a voice. That's what you're saying.
Of course, yes. They, are able to finally express themselves. I've heard time in and time out that, randomly my siblings will start having conversations with their parents, or just be sitting there and say, hey, how come I don't get any attention? How come, you know, so-and-so gets all the attention? What about me? And it takes my parents sometimes from surprise, and they're like, oh, wow, like I didn't know they felt this way. And it allows them to finally recognize that, hey, I've got another kid that needs just as much as love and attention as my child with special needs.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Sonia.